My name is Jared Green. I work for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service at the Eastern Massachusetts National Wildlife Refuge Complex, and I'm also a graduate student at the University of Georgia researching the effects of head starting on a Blandings turtle repatriation project. So we're actually going to try and catch a juvenile turtle. We catch all of our turtles once in the spring and once in the fall. For our head-started turtles, they wear radio transmitters that have radios that need to be swapped out every 6 months to replace the battery. Our juvenile turtles, since they're a little bit larger, they can wear a radio that gets a larger battery. And so this guy actually doesn't need a radio swap, but we still capture them each year in the spring and the fall just to see how much they're growing from the previous capture. The Blandings turtle is a threatened or endangered species in all of the states in New England in which it occurs. Here in Massachusetts, they're listed as a state threatened species, and so two of the larger populations in New England occur on wildlife refuges in Massachusetts. And so what we're doing is we're trying to start a new population here at Assabet Refuge, taking hatchlings from one of our other refuges. And so how we're doing that is we're taking, we go out in June to one of the refuges that has a stable population, and we actually go out and protect all the nests that the females lay. We do this by going out to the nest site and watching the females as they lay their eggs, and then putting metal fencing down to protect the nest from predators such as raccoons and coyotes. Then we come back a couple months later and actually remove the hatchlings from the exclosures, and then half of those hatchlings get released right into the wetland at the donor site, and then the other half come to Assabet to be released. And so half that comes here actually is directly released into the wetlands here at Assabet, and then the other half we actually head start, which is basically just raising the hatchlings in captivity over their first winter to increase their growth rate. And how that happens is the turtles are kept in warm water and they're being fed every day, and so that actually increases their growth rate by 3 to 4 times what it would be normally in the wild. And our hope with this is that when we release these head-started turtles into the wetland, is that they'll have a much greater chance of survival just because they're so much larger.